Good morning. Thank you, Susan, for the introduction. I enjoy following Susan because it's one moment I get to adjust the mic up slightly. So I appreciate that, Susan. Like many today, I'd like to share a little personal story about myself as well, and also give you a little explanation why I'm standing here today, being a United Way chairman leading the campaign for this year. I grew up one of 6 kids on a cattle ranch in Oregon. My mother was a full-time mom and a substitute teacher. My father worked the ranch 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is a profession with no paid vacations, no benefits. All 6 kids at a very early age worked on the ranch a lot. Still to this day, we kid our parents that they had 6 kids for their own labor force. And they still have not confirmed or denied those statements we've made. But like many families and like these exercises we went through today, things were always tight, very tight. In the pack of 6, I was number 3, which means I always had a fantastic selection of hand-me-down clothes and shoes. The shoes were the tough part, but the clothes we could make work. Agricultural communities are geographically spread out. Our nearest neighbor, depending which direction you pointed the compass, could be 1 to 5 miles. One would think that this physical distance would translate to a personal distance. That was hardly the case. Ranchers, farmers faced tremendous odds. You could lose your entire income in 1 year, or even your life savings by a single storm, or disease to livestock or crop. It was a tough life. And that means that we face tough times as well. And there were times when we needed our community and our friends and families to step forward for us as well. When this happened, the outpouring of support was always amazing. They all showed up. As a young man, I remember wondering where they even came from. And many of them I didn't even know who they were. But they all helped in their own way, big or small, and every bit of it mattered. It was an incredible security to know that you could get help when you needed it. It gave me an incredible sense of feeling of community, that you could bring a group of people together and you could drive a tremendous change in people's lives. I left the ranching life when I went to college, graduated and pursued my career. I met my wife in California and began my family. My job took me to Texas and ultimately brought me to Connecticut. After moving to places where we had no extended family nearby, I continued to find that friends and greater community actually played a greater and more important role in our lives. When I accepted the job with Hartford Steam Boiler, I became a lot more familiar with the greater Hartford area. I was amazed at the level of commitment of so many companies and individuals to make their community better. It was nothing I'd ever seen before in the communities I lived or worked. The time that people spend volunteering, the money people give to organizations that they cared about, the energy and the passion they put to their causes was absolutely blew me away. And everybody in this room and many of the communities in here, you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. It reminds me of a place I called home growing up. I'm fortunate that in my story is one of privilege. Sure, we struggled at times, but we rarely went without. We were always loved, and our parents sacrificed their needs to ensure our future. And fortunately for some, love too often is not enough. No matter where I've lived, I've always seen the same thing. People with great opportunity and those with tremendous challenges. For those with opportunity, support from their family, friends, and others around them is enough to help them overcome their challenges and struggles. But for those that are challenged, very challenged, love is not enough. They need more, sometimes a lot more. That is why I'm committed and I'm proud to be the campaign chair for the United Way. It offers a network of support for those who are really in need, whether a young child or a single parent. Each year, this organization mobilizes people and workplace in the community to support children so they may become successful in school and life, and families so they may become financially stable. This work is grounded in the belief that if we remove barriers to success, our community will be a better place as a whole. All of us working together can and are making a significant difference. And I hope when it's time to give to the campaign, you'll give and you'll give generously. Thank you in advance for all you're doing and what you'll be doing in the future to make this community better. And I look forward to meeting you and spending some time with you through the campaign. Thank you very much.